Greetings to everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you about crystal field splitting in tetrahedral and square planar complexes. Tetrahedral complexes have coordination number 4, means there are 4 ligands in the tetrahedron complexes. Take a look at this picture where the ligands are situated at the alternate corners of the cube. The direction of the ligands are in between the XYZ axis, so that the EG orbitals which are lying along the XYZ orbitals will experience less repulsion than T2G orbitals, because the direction of the ligands are in between the axis, so that the orbitals which lies in between the axis, which are T2 orbitals, that is dxy, dyz and dxz orbitals, will experience more repulsion than EG orbitals. These orbitals energy will be raised by plus 2.5 2 by 5 delta T. It is represented as delta T. T represents the tetrahedron, whereas the EG orbitals or E orbitals energy will be reduced by minus 3 by 5 delta T. And the overall energy difference is what represented as delta T. And this delta T is approximately equal to 4 by 9 times of delta O. Because if you can look at the structure of the ligands in a tetrahedron complexes, they are not exactly in the direction in between the XY or YZ orbitals. They are a bit away from the metal orbitals. So obviously they will experience the repulsion, but not same as the octahedron complexes did. So that the tetrahedron complexes energy, splitting energy is less than the delta O, which is equal to 4 by 9 times of delta O. And there can be even tetrahedral complexes may have weak field or strong field ligands also. Depending on that, the crystal field energy also varies. As I told that if a complex contains a strong ligand, the electron will pair up easily. And if the ligand is weak, the electron pairing will not take place. It just electron can enter into the next level. In case of this tetrahedron complexes, the first 2 electrons will enter into dx square, dz square, and dx square y square, whereas the third electron, depending on what type of ligand it is, it may either enter into dxy or it can pair up in the dz square. So based on that itself, the energy, crystal field stabilization energy varies from one complex to the other. Let's discuss the square planar complexes. So the square complexes have a structure like this. If you can observe, if you can compare the square planar complexes with the octahedron complexes, there's only a small difference that there are no ligands along the z-axis. But there are 4 ligands which are lying along x-axis and y-axis. So obviously the orbitals which are lying along the axis, which is dx square y square, will experience more repulsion than the T2 orbitals. So the basic splitting will be EG and T2G. This is what initially the orbitals which are lying along the axis will experience more repulsion. So there will be a splitting same as octahedron complexes, EG raises and T2G reduced. But if you can compare the structure, there are no ligands along the z-axis in square planar complexes. So obviously the dz z square or dxz, dyz, which are either along the z-axis or which are near to the z-axis, that type of orbitals will not experience much repulsion, so that its energy will be reduced. So that EG will split again into 2 levels, dx square y square will experience more repulsion and its energy will be raised, but dz square energy will be reduced. Same as in case of T2G also, the orbitals which are near to the z orbital, z axis, that is dxz, dyz, will reduce its energy because they won't experience any repulsion as there is no ligand along the z-axis, and then dxy energy will be increased. So if you can compare the energy gap between this dx square y square and dxy is itself equal to delta O, means octahedral splitting, but there will be much more splitting as we have a dz square and dxz dyz orbitals are reduced its energy. There is overall energy difference will be more than the octahedron complexes. Because if you compare the three type of complexes, the octahedral complexes have delta O splitting, whereas tetrahedron complexes have 4/9 times of the octahedron complexes. And if you compare the square planar complexes, it is equal to 1.3 times of octahedron energy. Thank you.